All these people together for people's good, to renew the faith of the old world. You are the light, you are the light. We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
A sea of white on the fields of green, before the sacred ground of Saint Marceline. Shoulder to shoulder to realize a dream, painting a picture of the life we live. From the faraway mountains to the nearby hills, from the islands and valleys to the city streets. We came, we learned, and returned fulfilled, with a newfound spirit burning deep within. And we filled and we powered by the red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red fire. Ooh, bounded in faith, its teachings and rules. A brotherhood born strong and true. From the house of Lamb, but God ears in blue. Augustine and Alphonsus come shining through. For when I leave, I'm never gone. Strangers met once, a brotherhood born. The Marisi flames burns when we move on. A school of men, both great and small. And we filled and we powered by the red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire,
See me burning with the red fire spirits. Everybody else gonna fear it, feel it. When they're on the track, see them boys going mad. Put them on the field, competition looking bad. Generations to wave that flag, cause we take pride in its colored red. All together now, stomp your feet. Gracious in victory and humble in defeat. But we're never gonna give up, never gonna stop, never flop till we reach the very top. No, 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 no,
filled and we powered by the red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red fire. And we filled and we powered by the red fire.
what is in men now for
You are the light, you are the light.
we are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis.
agents of transformation and development of humanity. Sensitivity to our environment, and we are to self-discipline. All these people together for people's good, to renew the face of the whole world.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis.
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis.
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
A sea of white on the fields of green, before the sacred ground of Saint Marceline, shoulder to shoulder to realize a dream, painting a picture of the life we live, from the faraway mountains to the nearby hills, from the islands and valleys to the city streets. We came, we learned, and returned fulfilled, with a newfound spirit burning deep within. And we filled and we powered by the red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red fire. Ooh, bordered in faith, its teachings and rules, a brotherhood born strong and true, from the house of Lambert, courtiers in blue, Augustine and Alphonsus come shining through. For when I leave, I'm never gone. Strangers met once, a brotherhood born. The Marisi flames burns when we move on. A school of men, both great and small. And we filled and we powered by the red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire,
See me burning with the red fire spirits. Everybody else gonna fear it, feel it. When they're on the track, see the boys going mad. Put them on the field, competition looking bad. Generations of wave pride and it's colored red. All together now stomp your feet. Gracious in victory and humble in defeat. But we're never gonna give up, never gonna stop, never flop. Till we reach the very top. No, 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 no,
We feel that we're powered by the red fire. Red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire. Red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire. Red fire. And we feel that we're powered by the red fire. Red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire. Red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire.
authority. And God is and was and forever. Integrity and generosity and justice in and love for one.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation.
And we are Maharis,
Agents of transformation and development of humanity. Sensitivity to our environment, and we are to self-discipline. All these people together for people's good, to renew the face of the whole world.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
A sea of white on the fields of green, before the sacred ground of Saint Marceline. Shoulder to shoulder to realize a dream, painting a picture of the life we live. From the faraway mountains to the nearby hills, from the islands and valleys to the city streets. We came, we learned, and returned fulfilled, with a newfound spirit burning deep within. And we filled and we powered by the red fire. Red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire. Red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire. Red fire. Ooh, bordered in faith, its teachings and rules. A brotherhood born strong and true. From the house of Lambert, courtiers in blue, Augustine and Alphonsus come shining through. For when I leave, I'm never gone. Strangers met once, a brotherhood born. The Marisi flames burns when we move on. A school of men, both great and small. And we filled and we powered by the red fire. Red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire. Red fire.
else gonna fear it, feel it. When they're on the track, see the boys going mad. Put them on the field, competition looking bad. Generations to wave that flag, cause we take pride in its colored red. All together now, stomp your feet. Gracious in victory and humble in defeat. But we're never gonna give up, never gonna stop, never flop till we reach the very top. Number one.
We feel that we're powered by the red fire. Red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire. Red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire. Red fire. And we feel that we're powered by the red fire. Red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire. Red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire.
Proclaim the goodness of the Lord. Arise, all you people of the land. Shine in the dark to brighten the whole world, that the people may see the light of God.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. Agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation, and development of humanity. We can love of God and love of neighbor. People, though coming from different towns and of tribes, we complement and strengthen each other.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation.
And we are Maharis,
Agents of transformation and development of humanity. Respect for life and lawful authority, and colleagues and concern for the poor, integrity and generosity, patriotism and love for one.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. Sensitivity to our environment, and we are to self-discipline. we pull together for people's good, to renew the faith of the whole world.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
A sea of white on the fields of green, before the sacred ground of Saint Marcelline. Shoulder to shoulder to realize a dream, painting a picture of the life we live. From the faraway mountains to the nearby hills, from the islands and valleys to the city streets. We came, we learned, and returned fulfilled, with a newfound spirit burning deep within. And we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red fire.
Ooh, bordered in faith, its teachings and rules. A brotherhood born strong and true. From the house of Lambert, courtiers in blue, Augustine and Alphonsus come shining through. For when I leave, I'm never gone. Strangers met once, a brotherhood born. The Marisi flames burns when we move on. A school of men, both great and small.
And we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red
Everybody
fire.
with the red fire spirits. Everybody else gonna fear it, feel it. When they're on the track, see the boys going mad. Put them on the field, competition looking bad. Generations to wave that flag, cause we take pride in its colored red. All together now, stomp your feet. Gracious in victory and humble in defeat. But we're never gonna give up, never gonna stop, never flop. Never reach the very top. No, 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 no.
We filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red fire. And we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire.
of the Lord. Arise, arise, all you people of the Lord. Shine in the dark to brighten the whole world, that all people may see the light of God.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. We can love of God and love of neighbor. We see ourselves as one people, though coming from different towns and of tribes. We complement and strengthen each other.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. Respect for life and lawful authority, and colleagues and concern for the poor, integrity and generosity, patriotism and love for one.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. Sensitivity to our environment, and we are to self-discipline. All these people together for people's good, to renew the face of the whole world.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
of white on the fields of green, before the sacred ground of Saint Marceline, shoulder to shoulder to realize a dream, painting a picture of the life we live, from the faraway mountains to the nearby hills, from the islands and valleys to the city streets. We came, we learned, and returned fulfilled, with a newfound spirit burning deep within. And we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red fire. Ooh, bordered in faith, its teachings and rules, a brotherhood born strong and true, from the house of Lamb, but courtiers in blue. Augustine and Alphonsus come shining through. For when I leave, I'm never gone. Strangers met once, a brotherhood born. The Marisi flames burns when we move on. A school of men, both great and small. And we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red
See me burning with the red fire spirits. Everybody else gonna fear it, feel it. When they're on the track, see the boys going mad. Put them on the field, competition looking bad. Generations to wave that flag, cause we take pride in its colored red. All together now, stomp your feet. Gracious in victory and humble in defeat. But we're never gonna give up, never gonna stop, never flop. Till we reach the very top. No, 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 no,
We filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red fire. And we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire.
Proclaim the goodness of the Lord. Arise, arise, all you people of the Lord. Shine in the dark to brighten the whole world, that the people may see the light of God.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world.
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. We can love of God and love of neighbor. We see ourselves as one people. of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
and we are Marist,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. Respect for life and lawful authority, and colleagues and concern for the poor, integrity and generosity, patriotism and love for one.
you are the light, you are the light,
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
and we are Marist,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. Sensitivity to our environment, and we are to self-discipline. All these people together for people's good, to renew the face of the whole world.
you are the light, you are the light,
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
and we are Marist,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
you are the light, you are the light,
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
and we are Marist,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
A sea of white on the fields of green, before the sacred ground of Saint Marcelline. Shoulder to shoulder to realize a dream, painting a picture of the life we live. From the faraway mountains to the nearby hills, from the islands and valleys to the city streets. We came, we learned, and returned fulfilled, with a newfound spirit burning deep within. And we filled and empowered by the red fire. Red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire. Red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire. Red fire.
Bounded in faith, its teachings and rules, a brotherhood born strong and true. From the house of Lamb, but courtiers in blue, Augustine and Alphonsus come shining through. For when
else gonna fear it, feel it. When they're on the track, see them boys going mad. Put them on the field, competition looking bad. Generations to wave that flag, cause we take pride in its colored red. All together now, stomp your feet. Gracious in victory and humble in defeat. But we're never gonna give up, never gonna stop, never flop till we reach the very top. Number one.
You feel them empowered by the red fire. Red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire. Red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire. Red fire. And we feel them empowered by the red fire. Red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire. Red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire.
Proclaim the goodness of the Lord. Arise, all you people of the land. Shine in the dark to brighten the whole world, that our people may see the light of God.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world.
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. We in love of God and love of neighbor. We sing ourselves as one people, though coming from different towns and of tribes, we complement and strengthen each other.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation.
And we are Maharis,
Agents of transformation and development of humanity. Respect for life and lawful authority. And colleagues and concern for the poor. Integrity and generosity, patriotism and love for one.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation.
And we are Maharis,
Agents of transformation and development of humanity. pull together for people's good, to renew the faith of the whole world.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
A sea of white on the fields of green, before the sacred ground of Saint Marcelline. Shoulder to shoulder to realize a dream, painting a picture of the life we live. From the faraway mountains to the nearby hills, from the islands and valleys to the city streets. We came, we learned, and returned fulfilled, with a newfound spirit burning deep within. And we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red fire.
Ooh, bordered in faith, its teachings and rules. A brotherhood born strong and true. From the house of Lamb, but courtiers in blue. Augustine and Alphonsus come shining through. For when I leave, I'm never gone. Strangers met once, a brotherhood born. The Marisi flames burns when we move on. A school of men, both great and small.
And we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red
Everybody
fire.
with the red fire spirits. Everybody else gonna fear it, feel it. When they're on the track, see them boys going mad. Put them on the field, competition looking bad. Generations to wave that flag, cause we take pride in its colored red. All together now, stomp your feet. Gracious in victory and humble in defeat. But we're never gonna give up, never gonna stop, never flop till we reach the very top. No, 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 no,
We filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red fire. And we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire.
light of the Lord. Arise, all you people of the Lord, shining the light to brighten the whole world, that all people may see the light of God.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world.
Amen.
We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maris,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. We can love of God and love of neighbor. We see ourselves as one people, though coming from different towns and of tribes. We complement and strengthen each other.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world.
Amen.
We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maris,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. Respect for life and lawful authority, and colleagues and concern for the poor, integrity and generosity, patriotism and love for one.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world.
Amen.
We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maris,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. Say
shoulder to shoulder to realize a dream, painting a picture of the life we live. From the faraway mountains to the nearby hills, from the islands and valleys to the city streets, we came, we learned, and returned fulfilled, with a newfound spirit burning deep within. And we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red fire. Ooh, bordered in faith, its teachings and rules. A brotherhood born strong and true. From the house of Lamb, but courtiers in blue. Augustine and Alphonsus come shining through. For when I leave, I'm never gone. Strangers met once, a brotherhood born. The Marisi flames burns when we move on. A school of men, both great and small. And we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red
So everybody with the red fire spirits. Everybody else gonna fear it, feel it. When they're on the track, see the boys going mad. Put them on the field, competition looking bad. Generations to wave that flag, cause we take pride in its colored red. All together now, stomp your feet. Gracious in victory and humble in defeat. But we're never gonna give up, never gonna stop, never flop. Till we reach the very top. No,
we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red fire. And we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire.
Proclaim the goodness of the Lord. Arise, arise, all you people of the land. Shine in the dark to brighten the whole world, that all people may see the light of God.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world.
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. We can love of God and love of neighbor. People, coming from different towns and orphans and for the poor. Integrity and generosity, patriotism and love for one.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. Sensitivity to our environment, and we are to self-discipline. All these people together for people's good, to renew the face of the whole world.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
A sea of white on the fields of green, before the sacred ground of Saint Marceline. Shoulder to shoulder to realize a dream, painting a picture of the life we live. From the faraway mountains to the nearby hills, from the islands and valleys to the city streets. We came, we learned, and returned fulfilled, with a newfound spirit burning deep within. And we filled and empowered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red fire.
Ooh, bordered in faith, its teachings and rules. A brotherhood born strong and true. From the house of Lamb, but courtiers in blue. Augustine and Alphonsus come shining through. For when I leave, I'm never gone. Strangers met once, a brotherhood born. The Marisi flames burns when we move on. A school of men, both great and small.
And we filled and we powered by the red fire, red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire, red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire, red
else gonna fear it, feel it. When they're on the track, see the boys going mad. Put them on the field, competition looking bad. Generations to wave that flag, cause we take pride in its colored red. All together now, stomp your feet. Gracious in victory and humble in defeat. But we're never gonna give up, never gonna stop, never flop till we reach the very top. Number one.
You feel that we're powered by the red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire. And we feel that we're powered by the red fire. Yes, we're living and we're breathing on red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire.
Proclaim the goodness of the Lord. Arise, all you people of the land. Shine in the dark to brighten the whole world, that all people may see the light of God.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world.
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. We never God and love of neighbor. We see ourselves as one people, coming from different towns and of tribes. We complement and strengthen each other.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation.
And we are Maharis,
Agents of transformation and development of humanity. Respect for life and lawful authority. And colleagues and concern for the poor. Integrity and generosity, patriotism and love for one.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation.
And we are Maharis,
Agents of transformation and development of humanity. Sensitivity to our environment. And we are to self-discipline. us good to renew the face of the whole world.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
A sea of white on the fields of green, before the sacred ground of Saint Marcelline. Shoulder to shoulder to realize a dream, painting a picture of the life we live. From the faraway mountains to the nearby hills, from the islands and valleys to the city streets. We came, we learned, and returned fulfilled, with a newfound spirit burning deep within. And we filled and we powered by the red fire. Red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire. Red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire. Red fire.
Ooh, bordered in faith, its teachings and rules. A brotherhood born strong and true. From the house of Lamb, but God hears in blue. Augustine and Alphonsus come shining through. For when I leave, I'm never gone. Strangers met once, a brotherhood born. The Marisi flames burns when we move on. A school of men, both great and small.
And we filled and we powered by the red fire. Red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire. Red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire. Red
Everybody with the
fire.
red fire spirits. Everybody else gonna fear it, feel it. When they're on the track, see them boys going mad. Put them on the field, competition looking bad. Generations to wave that flag, cause we take pride in its colored red. All together now, stomp your feet. Gracious in victory and humble in defeat. But we're never gonna give up, never gonna stop, never flop till we reach the very top. No, 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 no,
We filled and we powered by the red fire. Red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire. Red fire. Lifting us higher, making us stronger. Red fire. Red fire. And we filled and we powered by the red fire. Red fire. Yes, we living and we're breathing on red fire. Red fire. Lifting us high.
of the Lord. Arise, arise, all you people of the Lord. Shine in the dark to brighten the whole world, that all people may see the light of God.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. We can love of God and love of neighbor. We see ourselves as one people, though coming from different towns and of tribes. We complement and strengthen each other.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. Respect for life and lawful authority, and colleagues and bonds and for the poor, integrity and generosity, patriotism and love for one.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity. Sensitivity to our environment, and we are to self-discipline. All these people together for people's good, to renew the face of the whole world.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
I hope. Good afternoon, everyone. It's my hope that you can hear me. If you can hear me, you can type yes on the public chat. Can you hear me? Good people to share. Good. Quite a number can hear me. Thank you. Thank you very much for that response. So thank you and welcome to our ongoing training. The last training and today's training is very important, and we want to make sure that you really want get comfortable taking the online exam. So today I am going to be a student, a new student, maybe who has never joined Marist yet. We have the first semester, or new student on the online platform, and we have others who are already used to the e-learning, especially from the arts and social sciences department. For those, they might be a little bit comfortable because they are used to the system, but not yet the part of the online exams. I'm still waiting for my co-presenter, Sam. I think he's on the way coming, but I just want to continue as so I am a new student. No account, no e-learning account, but at least you should know one thing. You should know about Marist domain. And the Marist domain is the website for Marist in short. It's the name for the Marist website. And Marist website, I hope you can see what I'm typing, is miuc.ac.ke. You need to know that. If you don't know that, you really need to know about Google. You can see I have Google there. So one thing is you can search Marist using Google. You can even search for miuc. Just miuc, and you'll get Marist International University College as one of the resorts there. So the first resort there is for the Marist website, or you just need to know that particular domain, www.miuc.ac.ke. So that is the beginning point. You need to know Marist domain name. If you don't know, it means that you cannot search even on Google. I forgot to record this. Let me start recording. Thank you. So at least you need to know Marist domain name, which is miuc.ac.ke. Even the new students should know that one by now. Then the next thing is you should know at least to use a web browser. Okay, should at least know how to use a web browser. And where we have a web browser is just a program that you normally use to access the internet. Examples of web browsers are like Google Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, Opera. Those are the kind of browsers. So at least you should be able to start up one and use it. Okay. The other need that you need to know is, where do you type the domain name? Where do you type that domain name? That address. It's the address of the domain name. You can think of it as an address to the Marist website. It is the address. So if you don't know the address, then you may not be able to know where to go. So you need to know the address. The address is miuc.ac.ke. And so that address, you type it on the address bar. So where is the address bar on the web browser? It's normally at the top. It's a long text box where you can type in something, some text. So like in my case, I want to get rid of this. If I open my Google Chrome, this is what I get. And you can see where my cursor is. So this particular area where the cursor is blinking, I hope it's blinking on your side. That is what we call the address bar. So when I tell you to type the MUC website address on the address bar, you're supposed to now to type miuc.ac.ke on that bar. Hope it's being displayed, and then press enter and Marist website is going to load. If you type the wrong address, I will just want to make mistake. So instead of 1C, I'm going to add double C. So I just made like a mistake with one letter. I typed MUC with double C at .ac.ke, and you can see there's nothing like that. So the domain name or the address of the website should be typed accurately. So you need to know it, and you type it accurately. So now I'm on Marist website now. Still a new student. Somehow I got the domain name or the address of the Marist website. Now I'm there. I've received an admission letter for the new students, but they want to sign up for the e-learning for them to continue with their education. So once you are now on the Marist page, the next thing is to go to e-learning. So you follow the e-learning link. At the top where we have the black bar, we have e-learning as the fourth item from left. The first one is login, then about us, then contact us, then e-learning. And also below the black bar, there is another menu there from home, then courses, admissions, then e-learning. So you can follow any of those links. It's going to take you to the correct page. But I have a side note, because the link that is linked to this one is the server that is currently online, and we have not yet migrated. So, but we will be migrating soon. So what you will, when you click on that e-learning, so it should take you to this kind of a page where you're supposed to key in your username and password. Okay. So I'm going to switch the server. It just looks the same. You can see there's no much difference because I don't want to follow that server. I don't want to follow that server. I want to follow the new server. But of course, the config for this new server, it will be the same. We'll put up the same links, and you will follow the same links to access it. Only that we do not want to disrupt the ones that are already using it. So now you can see I'm on a new server. Now, the look and the feel is the same, no much difference. It's only the image that has changed. The look and feel, just the same. So now that I'm here, question number one, I'm supposed to ask myself, okay, do I have an account? I'm assuming a new student, so I don't have an account. So what am I supposed to do? You're required to create a new account. Okay. So there is just below login and forgotten username and password, there's a button, blue button there, labeled new account. So that is what I'm going to click on. So I want to create a new account. And the first credentials that I need to key in, number one is the username. And this username should be easy to remember. The username and the password. As you key in your username and password, make sure that your username, you are able to remember it, and also your password. Otherwise, you'll not be able to access the system. So make it simple, but make it hard to guess. So when creating this, to give you ideas of the username that you can use, most of the times we have emails, and emails are unique. I believe most of you have got emails. All of you have emails. If you don't have, please open one. You can use the username of your email. See, my email is alphakenya@gmail.com. So I can make use of alphakenya to be my username in this Moodle platform. Okay. And then you key in your password. The other way that you can create your username, which I really encourage you to do, is to use your first name and surname. Okay, so my name is Alphonse Kenya Gedu. So I want to use my surname and first name to create the account. The reason why we are encouraging you to use the two names is if you use John, how many people are called John? There are many, so it will not allow you, and the username should be unique. So this is the format that I'm encouraging you to use. Use your surname and your first name. I said my name is Alphonse Kenya Gedu. So my Gedu is my surname. Alphonse is my first name. I know it doesn't apply, I think, to French-speaking people, but I think they will consult the English. So I know it doesn't apply. Your first name and I think last name, kind of confused. But there is surname. So I'm going to use surname. My surname is Gedu. Then I'm going to separate the two names for readability purposes. Gedu.alphonse. That's how I'm going to create my username. Surname dot first name. First name. Okay, I'm looking for some. There's a minute, there's a minute, there's a minute. We have misplaced something. I think it's that one will not work. It's just not to have echo. But okay, if you can at some point you cannot hear me, you just write on the public chat. Someone will be looking that. I don't have anyone to check for me the audio because we've got our headphones. So someone, if you cannot hear me at some point, you can just write on the public chat. So very important thing, username, that is creating account. Use your surname and first name. Separate it with a dot. Okay, surname dot first name. So mine is Gedu.Alphonse. Then the password. If you read at the requirement there, I know most of you don't like reading things on the screen, but it is important. Whenever most of the people, they have a small dialog box or some text on the screen advising them to do something, most of them they don't read that. They just say okay or cancel or something, but they don't know what they have cancelled. So it is important to read those dialogues so that you are able to know, you're able to interact with the system and know what it requires from you. Like you can see now, I've just went outside the box and it's displaying red and it's saying missing password. Okay, missing email. So the password must have at least 8 characters, at least 1 digit, at least 1 lowercase, and at least 1 uppercase. So if you can make use of your alphanumeric, you are able to get a good password. So in my case, I'm going to create a password, and this password will be okay, it's a demo account, no problem. So I can tell you my password. So I'll just use simple password, student 1. So I have capitalized the first letter. The others are small letters, and at the end I've put 1, student 1. Okay. So with that, I have met the requirement. I hope. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Student 1, it's 8 characters. So I have met the first requirement. At least 1 digit. Yes, the last letter is a digit. At least 1 lowercase. Okay, most of the letters are lowercase, and at least 1 uppercase. My first letter is uppercase. Then you need to type in your email address, and this is an email address that the system will use to communicate to you. So it is important that you put an email that is active. Okay, and also the lecturers, they will be using this email to communicate to you. So my email is student at gmail.com. Okay, let me just say mariststudent@gmail.com. That email should be active. Then you're supposed to repeat the same email. mariststudent@gmail.com, and you're supposed to type so that you make sure that you are don't copy and paste. If you copy and paste and the first email address has got some errors, then you'll duplicate the errors in the confirmation email. So just type so that you can confirm that the email that you have provided is the accurate one or the correct one. It is important. That's why you can see you're being told to repeat, because it is an important field. Then the first name. My first name is Alphonse, and my surname is Yebu. The city, I'm just going to say, let me say Karen, and country is Kenya. But you can see that there are some fields that they have an exclamation mark in red. What you need to note is that is a required field. You must fill in that field. You cannot submit this without filling that. You can see at the bottom, there are required fields in this form marked with that exclamation mark. The city and the country, they are optional, but it is important you fill. So I have filled all the fields, and now I'm ready to hit the create my new account button. So create my new account button, doing the creation. Doing the creation, taking some time. Okay, I get why it has taken all that time. It's because it was trying to send me an email to that email. But anyway, it's okay. So the system is going to send you an email, and you're supposed to confirm to activate the account. So what I'm going to do is I will confirm my account manually. Just I go off screen and confirm my account, the one that I've just created, so that I can log in. So account I have confirmed, and so can go back to my tab and click on login now. So my account is active. Don't worry, even if you don't get the email, we can confirm the account from our end. So we are able to see accounts that have been created and they are not active, and we are able to do that. So next thing is, now I have an account, active account. I need now to log in. So my login credentials was Gedu.alphonse, and the password was capital S student 1. And then I'm logging in. Okay. I need to, I'm seeing that the screen is off. Screen is off. Okay, it's okay, it's way off. I think okay. Let me resize my screen. I see my, let me just adjust the screen so that it fits. I think that's good. That is good. Need to adjust my screen. Okay. It's okay now. Good. I think it's okay now. Sorry, my screen was off. I wonder if you are able to see all the things that I was doing. But I think the first time you are seeing the form because it was at the center. But now it's okay. So I do my credentials Gethu.alphonse, and then my password is student1. And then I click login. And there I go to login. For those who joined us the last time, they are able to navigate through this. Okay, I'm being told that some of you missed the process for creating an account. So allow me to repeat the process because it is important. If someone cannot be able to create an account, then it means that they will not be able to access the online classes. They will not be able to even access the online exam. So it is an important process. For those who have already done that, I know it might be it's a repetition, and don't get bored. Just be patient. Let me repeat the same for the sake of those ones who did not get what I said. It's the registration part, right? So the registration part, at least you need to know the Marist domain name or the Marist website address, which is www.miuc.ac.ke. So that is what I'm going to type. I will be fast, so try to catch up for those who have requested for a repeat. Open the Marist website. 2. Follow the e-learning link. Follow the e-learning link. It's trying to load, and I'm going to switch from the new one to from the old one to new one because we are on the same page. You can see that and that. So if you have an account, you can key in your username and password and click on login. If you do not have an account, if you're a new student like me and don't have an account, then you can create new account. So I'm a new student. I will go to create new account. So creating new account, I now have the form which I'm supposed to fill up, my username, password, my email address, first name and surname, and the other fields. So beginning with the username, I say that I'm advising you to use your surname and first name, okay? And separate the surname and the first name with a dot. So if your name is John Medamo, that is your first name is John, your surname is Medamo, then you create a username called medamo.john. Okay. If your name is Job Otieno, your first name is Job, the other one is Otieno is your surname, then you're going to create the username using the surname and the first name. It will be Otieno.job. Okay, so I'm going to create that account, assuming that my surname is Otieno and my first name is Job. So I'm going to create Otieno.job. And the reason why we are using the surname and the first name is to make the usernames to be unique, because you cannot have two similar usernames on the system. You can only have one unique username. So we are using the surname and the first name to make our username to be unique. Okay. So if you find that your surname and maybe it is unfortunate if you share the same surname and the same first name, in case that occurs, then use the first part of your email as your username. I hope I'm clear that in case you try to create an account and your surname and your first name, the system tells you this name is already in use or this username is already in use. It means that you share the surname and first name with someone else who has already created an account. So what do you do from there? So this is the other alternative that I'm giving you. Use the first part of your email. The first part of your email is the one that you begin with, and it is separated with before we get to @ symbol. Okay, that's the first part. So just use that as your username. I hope I'm clear. So if I was where was I? So some guy here has just confused me. So I was on creating the username, and the alternative, in case the username is in use, use the first part of your email. So my email is alphakenya@gmail.com. alphakenya@gmail.com. So my first part, my username is alphakenya before the @ symbol. So use that one as an alternative to try to create a username. Then the password, you can see you are required to have at least 8 characters. A character is anything that you can type on a keyboard. Okay, so anything that you can type on a keyboard, it is referred to as a character. So at least to have 8 characters. Okay, at least 1 digit, at least 1 lowercase, at least 1 uppercase. So I'm going to create the same using student. And this one I'm going to call it, my email is job@miuc.ac.ke. That's the email for, so I'm now moving fast, job@miuc.ac.ke. My first name is Job, my surname is Otieno. And I don't say it, I come from Kisumu. And Kenya. All right. And then I can click on the create my new account. Create my new account. Trying to create new account. It's taking some time because it's trying to send to job.mic.ac and the email does not exist, and or the email server might not be working, so it will create. And so don't worry, even if you don't get the email, we will activate your account on our end. So once you create now the account and it is active, now you can be able to log in. So I'm going to use a previous account that I used, kedu.alphonse, and I'm going to use my complex password. And when you're creating password, you make it in a way that it's hard to guess and easy to remember. Okay, hard to guess, easy to remember. You can think of a statement like, please do not throw sausage pizza away, a statement that you like, and out of that you create a password. So it's very hard for a person to guess your password, because the person does not know what are the letters that you picked from that statement. So a good tip there of creating strong passwords, create them from your most favorite statements that you can remember. So now I'm on the landing page of our e-learning, and it shows us the dashboard. What I need to know is, I know some of you did not join us during the training for the first time, but we are not going to repeat that. So we'll move on to the next part. At least when you log in, you should know your way around this landing page. This is a dashboard. This is a menu navigation bar that you can turn on and off. This is another one here, which you can read your messages, those kind of private. Okay, send a private message to your lecturer or to your classmates. You can turn it on and off. Right now, I've got no courses because I'm not enrolled into any course. Okay, so right now, I'm just an authenticated user. I can be able to log in and log out, but I cannot be able to access any course material. And the course materials, they are within the courses. And we are going to allow you to enroll into your courses. So I want to go and enroll myself into a course. So the course that I want to use is IT security. So I kept it at common units, and I can already see I cannot be able to enroll myself. So I'm quickly going to enable that from my end. So let me just enable that. Participants, enrollment methods. I just want to enable self-enrollment. And if I go back now to where I was, you can see it has a small arrow at the bottom there, which means that self-enrollment is enabled. So this is a feature that we normally just enable for some specific timeline or specific period of time. It can be 1 week, maybe 2 weeks. And for you, from Monday, you'll be able to do self-enrollment. Not really Monday, but tomorrow. You'll be able to self-enroll yourself into courses. So this is how you enroll yourself into the courses. So you need to know your department. So there is a menu at the top here. If you are an education student, so you'll go to education department and click on that, and you'll see either there is a Bachelor of Education. If you expand that, you can go to year 1 if you are a new student, and you can see there are quite a number of courses there that are there. So when you go there, you are supposed to choose the courses that are on offer. So it's displaying all the courses for year 1. But when you start registering, it will just display the courses that will be on offer in September, December semester. Okay, so if you are in arts and social sciences, you go to arts and social sciences. If they like this, BA in strategic development, you go to year 2, you are able to see the courses there. So for me, If you want to enroll into a common course like computer literacy, Christian ethics, introduction to Bible, you'll go to common courses. I hope it's clear. You can be able to navigate back and forth, right? So for me, I want to enroll myself into IT security. That is the course that has just been enabled for me to enroll, and it's for practice purpose. So you will go to access, you'll click on access, or you just click on the course. And when you click on the course, it opens up. I'm not enrolled. And so what you're supposed to do is you click on enroll me. Okay. Are you okay? You as you're behind, you have post. Yeah. I hope you can all see the course. Refresh your page. Refresh. Just want to confirm whether you are able to see what I'm seeing on my screen. Yeah. Yes, you are seeing that. Good, good, good. So moving on well. So the course has opened. So I click on enroll me, and that is how you will enroll yourself into different units. Okay. That is how you will enroll yourself into different units. So you're supposed to repeat that process for all the units that you are taking. So if you are taking 6 units, you need to repeat that for the 6 units. Okay, that's how you're going to register for exams, for those who are doing exams. For those who are starting up their semester, that is how you will enroll into, or you will enroll into the courses that you'll be, to the units that you'll be taking during September, December semester. I hope it is clear. You can say yes on the public chat if it is clear. Type yes on the public chat if that is clear to you. Very important part. Very important part. You should be able to do self-enrollment into the units that you will be taking, either exams or that you'll be studying or taking during the September, December semester. So what are they saying? Are they saying they understand or? Good. Okay. So let's move on. Quite a number. Yes. Irene Agasa, not clear. Somehow. Okay. Don't worry. Let me just confirm whether I'm still recording. Yes, I'm recording. We are going to post this one online, the recording, so that you can watch it again. Okay, that's the beauty of video. You can watch over and over and over until you get satisfied. So we have got you covered with the video, so we will post the video, don't worry. But quite a good number have responded yes, and that is a good thing. So now I'm able to access my course, IT security, and this one does not have a lot of materials. Okay, but you will find the course materials in topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, topic 4. in form of PDF, in form of videos, in form of links, linking you to digital library, linking you to journals, all kind of materials under this topic 1, topic 2. These topics might be renamed into weeks. So you might have lecturers using week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, like that. Or maybe lecture 1. Yeah. So the materials will be under these major titles like topic 1 or week 1 or lecture 1 or something like that. But our aim today was to train how to access the exam. So what I have done is just create some sample questions. Okay, and you can see there is this ITS. Some are reading it. Okay, it's ITS examination. That is ITS 001, IT security examination. So the exam will be presented with something like this as a link. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is to click on that link. You follow it. Okay, but if I can go back to what we said last time, we said that we had some minimum requirements that we need to meet, right? Like you need a desktop PC or a laptop. You need a webcam. You need to download some software. The softwares were one for your laptop or for your Mac. It was Safe Exam Browser, and the other one was a cam scanner for your phone to be able to scan your document if you write the exam. So how do you install the Safe Exam Browser? So what you need to do is to search for it. So I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to search Safe Exam Browser. Safe Exam Browser. And you can see under like you can go to download, and you can see we have got two. You have got Safe Exam Browser 3.0, that's the latest version, and we have Windows Legacy for those using earlier Windows like Windows 7 or Windows Vista. They can make use of the Safe Exam Browser 2.4. If your Windows cannot accommodate 3.0, then you use 2.41. Okay, so you click on the download and it's going to download. Is it small? Is the screen small, or is it your screen that is small? Okay, you can enlarge in case you cannot see, you can enlarge so that the video fits the whole screen. So when you enlarge the window so that it fits the whole screen, you'll be able to see things a bit clearly, right? So you click on, okay, mine is still downloading. So I'm downloading the 3.30. I may need to uninstall mine. Let me just quickly uninstall my Safe Exam Browser. I had already installed it, but when I install it, something will crash. Okay, so I have downloaded, my download has completed. Now I have the Save Exam browser. My computer is breathing too hard. Let me try to close some of the windows. Okay, where did I'm trying to locate my download under the downloads folder. So I want to share this, my installation. Just let me see whether I can be able to swap. Okay, seems that it's not refreshing my one much, otherwise they will do the same executable. Let me try to refresh. Okay, sorry, you cannot see this. Okay, still it's not bringing me the installation. Much title file. Okay. Still it can't. Okay, it seems that I can't get this window, and I don't want to restart this thing because I'm using it to record. So I wanted to share, but I cannot share my screen at the moment. I can't save exam browser Chrome. It's not among them. Sorry for that. So I can't display this thing. So, but when you double click now, when you double click the application that you have downloaded, it's going to start up a window where you're supposed to agree to the license terms and conditions. So there's a checkbox that you're supposed to click on. You click on that checkbox to agree to the license terms and conditions. Then you click on install, and it will continue to install. Mine is trying to do it, it's continuing to install, and installation has completed successfully, so I can close that. Sorry you did not see that, but I hope you have gotten what I was just reading on the installation screen. So I have installed the Safe Exam browser on my computer. So being a student here, I want to access this exam. I want to attempt. So I click on the ITS exam, and what it will display is the examination instruction. So make sure that you read the examination instruction. Okay. So it will list all the exam instructions that pertains to this exam will be listed there. Sorry, I did not list mine. I just listed two things there. Number one is please join the virtual class first and please attempt all questions. So when you are taking this exam, you are required to join the virtual class first, where you're supposed to turn on your microphone and your camera. And then step number 2 is now to attempt the quiz or to start the questions. So the link for joining the virtual class will be there. It will either be this or the other one, the big blue button. But there will be a link to follow to join the virtual class. So I'm going to click on this virtual class. I'm going to copy the password first and then click on the link. So copy the password for joining the virtual class first. Click on the link. Type your official name. Okay. Type your official name. Don't type initials. Type your official name. Then meeting password. You can paste the password that you copied. You click that you're not a robot and you join the virtual class. Okay, trying to join the virtual class. And as you join the virtual class, you need to join with microphone. So you need to allow the browser to use the microphone. So it's trying to do an echo test, so I'm waiting for it. Trying to do an echo test. Just waiting for the good.
You're currently in this conference.
So I have done that. I've joined the virtual class with microphone. The next thing that I need to turn on is the camera. And it's asking me to allow the camera. So I'm going to allow the camera. And start sharing my camera. And yeah, now my camera and my microphone is on. And you can see my working environment. So what I will do is now I'm supposed to go to the e-learning tab. So I'm switching back. Now I have joined the virtual class. I've turned on my camera. I've turned on my mic. So the first instruction, please join the virtual class. I'm done. So that's a tick. Next thing is please attempt all the questions. So I'm going to click on attempt quiz. So I'm going to attempt quiz. So right now I'm not using a safe exam browser. I'll show you how it will look like when you're using the safe exam browser. So right now, the first question, I'm attempting the first question. Who is the current president of Kenya? I think it's this guy, Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta, so I'm going to put that one. I'll now move to the next question. Don't worry about the first question. So the second question is here. And this is the kind of questions that you will probably get.
Currently, the
Explain the
only
challenges that have occurred for learning during the COVID pandemic. Explain the challenges that have occurred for learning during the COVID pandemic. So I've got two options here. The first option is you can respond by typing your answers. Yeah, if you're a good typist or you have moderate typing skills, you can type and respond to the question and move on to the next question. And you move to the next question, right? Or next page. If you're not good in typing, you have been given an alternative to scan your, to write your answers on the A4 paper, scan it and upload. So if I'm not good at typing, then I'm going to go with option 2. So I'm going to write down all my answers in or on an A4 paper. Then from there, I'm going to scan. So I'm taking my phone. You cannot see me. I don't know if you can see me. So I'm taking my phone and I wrote my answers on these papers. Let me see, this is a borrowed phone, so in case I forget the password, I think I'm doomed. So I'm going to look for cam scanner. Where is this cam scanner? I'm not used to this phone, but you really need, even if it is a borrowed phone, you need to get used before I want to do a new one. So I'm trying to scan the document, making sure that it fits very nicely. So I'm going to click on capture that. Good. Yeah, and it has cropped my paper nicely. I'm going to next, and I'm going to save. So that is the first page. So my first page of exam that I've written, you can see, oh my God, my first page. So my other page of my questions, I'm going to capture it. So I'm going to tap to add new pages. I'm using the cam scanner. So I'm going to scan this, scan my second page. Then go on to next. Then save that. Okay, I think this was a quantitative exam, so I wrote a lot. So I'm going to add another page. And the phone is trying to process. Okay, back. So on page 2, multiple pictures page, okay. I want to add another one. The last one, my last page. Capture that. Okay, I'm going to adjust the cropping so that it doesn't cut out my answers. Then next and save. And now from there, I have the document on the phone now. You can see my document is, oh, that light, you cannot see anything. Okay, you can't see anything, but I have for the 4 pages or 3 pages. I have them. So what I'm going to do now next is the document is there. So I need to respond to this question, the one that I'm not typing. I'm going to respond it by uploading the file. So I hope we are together now. So I did not type my answers. I uploaded them. Okay, I wrote my answers on the paper and I now want to upload. So I'm going to click on this button here, the blue button that is pointing down. I need to enable this phone to give me rights to access the storage. And the owner, I don't know where the owner is, but I need to allow the USB storage. So I'm going to go to upload file, and then from there you click on choose file, and choosing file, I want to go to this Infinix. Okay, I've not enabled on this end to, let me see where that thing is for enabling USB. It's a new phone. Data connection. Okay. Okay, I don't know where this menu is for allowing USB. Let me reconnect this thing again. I thought it will ask me where to allow USB connection. That means you need a USB cable to be able to browse your. Okay, I think I've seen it. It's just charging, but I want to do charging this device via USB. No, I want to transfer files. So I go to USB settings and select file transfer. I've selected file transfer. I finally found it. So here you can see my, okay, you can't see my Infinix. Okay, you cannot see it, but I'm actually browsing to where, let me repeat that. You go to file upload, you go to choose file, you go to your phone, which is now Infinix, then you go to internal storage, and I'm looking for CAM scanner folder, because after scanning my documents, that is where it has gone. Okay, this one has got smart doc scanner. Okay, I'm looking for CAM scanner, not smart. So look for that CAM scanner, got it. I've opened, and I want to arrange these things according to the date. Let me just arrange them. Allow me to arrange them according to the date, because there are so many documents here. So I can see on 8th. Okay. Okay. Trying to upload. Taking some time. So after that, you just click on PDF, which is this. Trying to refresh. Good, my answers are here. I can see them. Then I click on open. And you can see, I don't know whether you can see the file that has been attached. It's called camscanner 00 whatever that. Okay, so I'm able to see now I have attached the file ready to upload. Of course, before there's something that you missed of the when I was browsing through the storage location, but it's an issue of identifying your phone, going to the memory card. If your cam scanner is saving on the memory card or on the internal memory of your phone, you need to access the storage, go to the file manager or go to the files, look for cam scanner folder, open. If you have many documents, arrange them according to the dates that you created them or you edited them, so that the most recent one appears as the first one. And you can see now the attachment is already there. Save as. This is ITS. I want you to save as ITS 001. These are answers. These are answers. These are my answers for this particular exam. So from here, under save as, give it a meaningful name. Don't use the default one for cam scanner 000 whatever. You can maintain that, but also type a meaningful name under save as. Then after that, you click on upload. And it's trying to upload. And you can see the type of files that are allowed there. You have PDF documents, so your cam scanner will be able to scan your document and convert it to PDF. Or you either scan it and you use a picture format. But I would advise you to use the PDF format. It's the best. So you can see now, I did not type. I wrote my answers and I have uploaded the files. Right? You can see my file is there. So once I confirm that my file has been attached, if it is not appearing there, there is nothing that it has been attached. So you must see the uploaded file under files. Okay? You must see that. So from there, I can now move to the next question and answer all the other questions. Question number 2 is important because that is how our exams, our questions look like. They are not multiple choices. Most of them will be in this kind of format where you're supposed to type or respond by writing down. These are the types of questions. This is something that you can choose. Okay. But I want to confirm on question number 2 because most of us, that is where they belong. It's very few people, I believe, they are fast in typing. So, but if you're good in typing, there's no need of writing the exam. You can just type your answers, just make them brief and to the point. More of quality, not quantity. And you'll be good to go. If you cannot be able to type, just write then your answers, scan them, and then upload. And that time, you have been given extra time. The exams will be 3 hours. The reason why you have been given 3 hours is because of those kind of activities of scanning, or maybe you don't have enough speed, typing speed, to complete the questions. But 3 hours, I think they are good enough for those extra activities, or in case you are typing and you are not a good typist, you're just an average one. Yes, even an average typist can be able to respond to these online exams without actually writing the exam on the paper, on an A4 paper. So I want to see if you have gotten the concept. Good. Good. I think, have you gotten the concept of uploading the, you can say yes on the public chat. And say yes on the public chat if you have understood. Good. I think from the look of things, most of you are able to do that. So I want to go back to the back end. I just hope I want to go back to the back end. I want to see, okay, I uninstalled my Safe Exam browser, which means maybe it might crash. So if it crashes, I think we'll do it tomorrow. In case my Safe Exam browser will not work because I uninstalled to demonstrate how you install a Safe Exam browser. There is at least one quiz attempt. The Safe Exam browser can no longer be updated. All right. It's telling me because there is at least an attempt, so I cannot revise the examination rules. So, but I'm going to quickly create, I hope you're not seeing what I'm doing, but I'm just going to create some quiz. I'm going to call it exam 2. I'll not join the virtual class because this is just to demonstrate. Demonstrate. Use of Safe Exam browser. Okay, so I'm going to say, because to require that, when students try to open this, they must use Safe Exam browser. I'm going to configure manually. So your exam browser download. Okay, I'm trying to demonstrate this. Password will be 00. I want to be ITS space 001. That is the quitting password I'm trying to type. ITS.001. Enable reload of exam. Okay, spell checking. Now we want people to no spell checks. Show exit. I'm trying to set up things here for Safe Exam browser. I hope it works. Let me try to add a quiz. I want to add a question, at least one. add a question. I just want to add one question. Back to the code. Edit quiz. I want to add a question, add a new question. Let me just try to add it from explain the challenges of a card. I'm going to save. Okay, I hope that works. So I'm going to, okay, I'm now back. Let me go back to my, okay, cancel. I want to, so you will answer all the questions. Let me just do that. Let me just do that by answering all the questions. Identify the correct elements of marketing mix. Okay. Promotion. Okay. Which I'm just going to do all that. I'm just going to do it quite fast to the end. To the end. To the end. Name the Kenyan holiday that occurs on 20. I don't know. It's Monday. Okay, next. True or false? Is the president of Kenya that's false? Okay, so I'm on question 9 now. So when you complete all the questions, of course you'll have some. You'll not be doing all the courses. I mean all the questions. You'll have to choose a few questions. Once now I'm done on the last question, I can finish the attempt. And once you finish the attempt, you're done. You can resubmit all and finish. So I'm going to click on submit all and finish. And I think I'm done. Okay. So I have submitted my questions. So now I'm going back. I want to quickly go back to this. And I'm going to exam 2. And you can see now, yeah, that is what I want us to see. When I go to exam 2, in this case, we want to demonstrate the use of Safe Exam Browser. Everyone now is comfortable scanning a document and uploading it. So exam 2 is the use of Safe Exam Browser. And you can see there are some options. Download Safe Exam Browser. That is, if you do not have Safe Exam Browser, you can launch Safe Exam Browser and you can download configuration, or you can go back to the course. So the download link is for downloading if you have not installed. The launch Safe Exam Browser is the one that you'll use to open the questions. And download configuration, that one you are going to receive from us, the configuration for the Safe Exam Browser. So we will be giving you once it's ready. So I'm going to launch, and it might not work because I've just installed and I did not restart my computer and I don't have any config. So when it fails, don't worry, we will do this once we have the correct configuration. So it's asking me, I'm getting a dialog asking me if I want to open Safe Exam Browser, that this particular wherever HTTP 555.189 wants to open this application. So in our case, it will be this elearning.miuc.ac wants to open this application. And you're supposed to click on Open Safe Exam Browser. Okay, and you can see it has failed. It has failed because of the settings. Because I uninstalled, so I don't have any configuration. I don't have any configuration. I don't know whether I'm able to share these, whatever I'm seeing. Let me see if I can share. I'm getting an error, and okay. You can hear some noise. I want to see whether save exam browser, it's not there. So I'm getting an error because of I expected that because I uninstalled. But anyway, all it will do, okay, we are going to set up the configuration. Don't worry, we will send you and test that. But what it will do, let me go back to my course. Let me see, let me just see if I'm able to. Let me just see whether I can be able to fix the error. And configuration. Okay, it's there. File. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to configuring start an exam. Just hold on. I see if we can fix the error on the fly. Starting exam. Okay, none. Trying to fix the error. Remember that when you want to when you install the Safe Exam browser, for those who have already done, it requires you to restart. So when I restart my computer, will not be able, we lose the live channel. So let me try to fix. If we are not able to fix right away. If we are not able to fix right away, we will be sending you the configuration file by tomorrow in the evening at trying to fix this. Let me see. Okay, browser details, network registry. Exam, use exam key. We're not using exam key. People to upload files, yes. Okay, let me try to save settings. Let me try again. Try to refresh. Trying to refresh. So I'm trying to launch. Sorry. Okay, you can see. But if have you enlarged your screen to fit the nini? Because I can see some screen is very clear. You need to enlarge the video. Blood. Okay, check your internet connection. Make sure that the quality of your video is good. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was having a sidebar. So if your screen is not clear or you cannot see clearly whatever is being displayed, then it means that the quality of the YouTube video is bad. So you need to change the video settings by clicking. Where do you click? I just need to like open YouTube. Let me see. I just want to display something that can show you where.
Hi, I'm Brad Callen, and in
Okay.
this video, I'm going to show you how anyone can quickly and easily create doodle videos. Just like.
So if your video is bad, you need to click on this gear icon here, settings, and under quality, you change the quality maybe for 80 or 720. For 80 or 720. That way, the whatever is on the screen will be clear. Because sometimes YouTube will do an auto quality there, depending on the speed of your internet. So you can change that to see whatever I'm doing clearly. Okay. I think it's working right now. You can see. Please enter. Okay, it's telling me to enter my password. Let me try to enter the password. Okay, I think I missed the password. Let me see. And okay. And it locks me out. So I can't even be able to. Okay. Let me see. Edu.alphonse. I'm trying to log in into Safe Exam browser, and the password was student1. You're not seeing that, huh? Okay, the browser detected quit URL. No. Okay, it's very hard to display with to demonstrate with this. With Save Exam browser, it's locking everything. ITS space 001. So I was trying to open up my questions with Safe Exam browser, and when I open up, it locks up the computer, so I cannot be able to demonstrate what you the Safe Exam browser is displaying. But basically what it will do, it will just display the questions, only that it will not allow you to access the other part of your computer. So it will just display questions just the way you can see them right now, only that now they'll be opened using the Safe Exam browser, and still you'll be able to browse for the scanned documents. So we will set you the configuration so that you can be able to set up to open our questions. Probably by tomorrow evening, you need to have it because we'll be testing our server on Monday. But I hope it is clear on how you respond to the questions and how to even scan your answers if you did them on an A4 paper. So you can type on the public chat if it's clear. If it's not clear, if we need to repeat the same, we'll do that because we want you to be comfortable, very comfortable doing the exams. We don't want the simple technical issues to be a limiting factor. So I don't know how they are responding. You can exit. Just exit the full screen. Just exit. Was it clear on how you will take the exams? Oh, sorry. I'm changing the screen. Sorry. I wanted to log out. Yeah, I wanted to log out.
Follow up and then we demonstrate without explaining things. So you do this, and then submit.
Okay. How are they saying? Okay.
So can you do exam without you do it? Clear but challenging. Almost there.
So I think the most challenging part will be writing your exams and uploading the PDF document. So once you log in and you access the exam, so I'm already on the course and I can see the examination, which is ITS examination. Okay, so can I launch to see? So I'm going to click on the ITS exam, and when it opens, it gives me the instructions. So I have not written all the instructions, but I've just written 2 instructions. So the first instruction is please join the virtual class. Okay, so you're supposed to join the virtual class before beginning the exam. So I'm going to do that now. Copy the password, then follow the link for joining the virtual class. Type your official name, paste the password, check I'm not a robot. It brings some images there. It's telling me to check all that is select all squares with traffic lights. And sure, I'm not a robot, and I'm joining the virtual class. So you're supposed to join using a microphone, so I'm selecting microphone. So trying the echo, I think the echo is okay. Now I've joined the virtual class, but still one more thing. I've enabled the microphone. I need to enable the camera. So I click on share camera, allow, and then start sharing. So I'm sharing my camera. Now I have completed the first instruction of joining the virtual class. So I'm in the virtual class. So next thing is to go back to the e-learning tab. And the second instruction is please attempt all questions. Okay, I've already attempted, so it's displaying continue to the last attempt. So I want to attempt again. The attempt will be just one, so you will not have unlimited. Because it is an exam, you will have only one attempt. So once you attempt once, you submit, that's it. For training purpose, I've created this one too to give me several attempts. And I say that most of our questions will be in this kind of a format. Explain the challenges that have occurred for learning during COVID pandemic. So number one is for those, if you're comfortable typing, you can just type your answers. In this page, type your answers there. If you're not comfortable typing, then you are required to write your answers on a A4 paper and then submit. So I'm going to write my answers on A4 paper and I'm going to scan it. So I'm going with option 2 there of uploading a file, which is right below under files. So I will scan the document first. So I am going to go back to my virtual classroom so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to open this phone, and I say this is a borrowed phone, so sometimes I'm having, but I borrowed some early enough to get used to it. So I know where my cam scanner is. So I'm launching the cam scanner. My written answers are here on the keyboard. I'm going to tap the scan button. Going to make sure that my document fits well on the screen and my answers are not outside the screen. Then I'm going to scan the document. So yeah, it's clear. You can see. So you cannot see because of the glare on the screen. Two screens, you cannot be able to see what I've captured. But now on my phone, I'm going to click on next. I'm using cam scanner and I'm going to save. That is my first page. If I have written several papers, I will go to the next one and I'm going to add new page on the scanner. I'm going to scan the document. Make sure that you can also see the document. So this one I'm confirming. I'm trying to crop unwanted areas, remove the unwanted parts. Then I'm going to click on next and then save. Now I am done. Right now I'm going to click on the PDF for the cam scanner to save the file on your phone. Then you need the USB cable. Connect your phone there And some phones you need to allow to use. Some phones, when you connect the USB, it will just start charging. So you need to go to Android system, charging the device via USB. So you need to go to USB options. Okay, I'm going to USB options and you select file transfer. Okay, now when I select file transfer, I'm now going away from this camera because I'm done with that scanning. So I go now to the e-learning there. And where we have the blue button, the blue arrow pointing down, you can click on that button so that you can navigate to where the file is. Right now, the file is on the phone. So you click on that blue button, then you click the file upload option, then you click on choose file. And so I know I've lost you there because now you cannot see the window where I'm navigating to my computer, but I'm going to where I have the cam scanner. Let me go to this PC, go to Infinix, that is the phone that I'm using. Now I am on internal storage. Then I'm now seeing so many folders. So I'm looking for cam scanner. I click on cam scanner to open it. There are quite a number of files here. So I'm going to right click and arrange this a bit according to date modified so that I can see my document. And here is my document that I've scanned. Cam scanner 0820 at around 1641 and 29 seconds. That's the document. Then I'm going to click on open. Open. And now I hope on your window now you can see the document that I have just selected. Cam scanners, blah, 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 16, 41, 29. That's it. Under save as, we say that we give it a descriptive name. And I'm calling this as ITS 001. I call it answers 2. Now my file has now a kind of a descriptive name. Then you click on upload file. When you upload file, you see you'll be able to see it. The dialog will disappear and you will see the file that you have just uploaded. If there is no file there, it means that you did not upload the file successfully. So you must see it. So once you see it, you can just now go to the next question. And that's how you upload the file. Yeah. When you scan the document, it is saved on the phone. So it will be okay. I'm trying to explain that it's a question asking whether we should select save as, and we are scanning the document, and so the document will have a default name. The cam scanner is going to generate a default name with the cam scanner and then the date and time when the document was created. So when uploading the document, it will already have a name unless you rename it here on the phone. So you're just going to browse to that particular document that you have scanned. If you have many documents, you can clear them up so that you don't confuse and upload the wrong one. So you can clear up the documents that are already within cam scanner, and then so that when you scan the exam, it will just be that exam answers that will be in that folder. nor any other document, and so you will not confuse the documents. I think that's the best way to deal with that. By deleting all your documents in the CAM scanner or transferring them, and then making sure that it is empty when you're doing the exam. So when you scan your answers, that will be the only document in the CAM scanner folder. So you just select, it will come with a default name. On the e-learning platform, you will have the option of giving it a meaningful name. Moving on to the next question. I hope it is clear. When I also said you the Save Exam Browser settings will also do the same with the Save Exam Browser. Yeah, you can finish everything and upload as a one document. Yeah, you can finish all the questions and upload just once as one document. What happens if you have more than one file? Okay, we are encouraging you to scan your answers as one document continuously. So that would be the best way instead of scanning a question by question. It will be easier if you do all the questions and upload one document as your answers. Yes, it is saved when you go to the next question. The system will save, and when the time expires before you complete or you submit, it will save. It will just submit automatically whatever you will have done before the time expires. They just type on there. For them, it's even easier. For those who are typing, you have a text box to type your answers. So you just type there, and you can format, like even in Word. You can see up there we have some formatting tools. If you want bullets, if you want numbers, they're there. Paragraph formats, aligning, it's all there. So you just type your answer there and go to the next. It will automatically save. Sorry, so? Yeah, it is at the end. You just move to the next page or next question. It will be automatically saved. You don't have to click on save somewhere. So you just type your answers, move to the next question. They will automatically be saved. Yeah, but there is a button for finishing the attempt always. You can see where we have the quiz navigation. You can decide to do question 1, 4, and 6, and you want to finish. So you can finish the attempt and you'll be done. You will have submitted your answers. But something to note is the answers will be automatically saved, and if time expires before you finish the attempt, the system will automatically submit, and whatever you'll do after the time has expired will not be submitted. Yeah. The virtual class, you will have the link. How do you join the virtual class? So under instructions, I want to leave this. I hope the person who is on WhatsApp is watching. So there will be some instructions and there will be links to join the virtual class. So you're going to copy the password and you're going to click on the link to join the virtual class. It is going to open on a new tab. So you will write your official name, paste the password, do the security check that you're not a robot. This one is asking me to do security lights. I'm going to verify and I join. So I'm joining. So as I'm joining the virtual class, I'm being asked to choose how I want to join, whether microphone or headphones. So you're going to choose microphone.
You are currently the only person in
And
this
then
conference.
it's going to test the echo. If you can hear the echo, you can talk when it is testing the echo. And if you can hear the echo, you can click on the green tab. Then from there, you are going to also turn on your camera. So you are going to an icon that is displaying the kind of a camera there, and you click on it and you say you want to start sharing the camera. So you're supposed to allow the browser to use the camera. So make sure that you allow. Once you allow, you start sharing the camera. And now you can see my camera is on. You go back to your to where you had opened the quiz, the e-learning tab, and now you start to attempt the question. Yes, as you can see, if I'm going to attempt, you can see we have the number of questions. Like in this case, we have 9 questions. So I can go to question 2, I can go to question 9, I can go to question 5. So you can go back and forth to the questions. I can even go to question 2 again and I can try to upload again. So you can go back and forth. It's possible. It is good to finish the attempt for the exam, but it will only okay. The question is if you can leave the question to submit themselves. So, yeah, so it is good if you finish the questions before time, you can finish and submit the questions, but it will automatically submit when time expires. It will only automatically submit when your time expires or the exam time expires. Yeah, will display time. There will be a timer displayed, so to be counting down.
see you have been answering then the computer says time is up. What do we do now? Let's say from 9 to 11, time is up. You still have not yet scanned everything. How do you submit?
It will be difficult if time expires.
So
So it is important you do the exam within the time specified, and that's why it's 3 hours to give more time for scanning.
somebody still
Mhm.
has not been able to submit.
Mhm.
We penalize the person. Or do we allow the person to submit to the registry within?
I think they will talk to the engaged.
That is one. But the thing is, but the time is
The chat will be there because we put enough time. Yeah, more than 3 hours for because this is conference. Yeah.
But you are saying if that happens,
Mhm.
how do we solve it? So by email, can this person scan and send back to the registry, for example?
I think we
First time and then like the stress.
I think can we go offline first? So I think we edit there. You can continue asking questions on the public chat, and then once the config is ready for the Save Exam browser, we are going to share, and we are going to also to practice with the same exam browser, but it is the same. It's the same steps. So we want to respond to the last question.
My biggest worry is the internet disappears and the answer itself when
Okay, if the internet disappears and the work submits itself, the work will not submit itself if the time has not expired or you have not submitted it. So, and even if there is kind of a disconnection of internet, you'll be able to refresh the page and get the question. As in, let's say you have lost your internet while you are on the quiz or on the examination. So what you're supposed to do is, okay, let me just disconnect my internet. Hmm. Can you be able to? I want to move to another page before. Can you hear me? You can type yes if you can hear me. Okay, good. I think you can hear me. I can see it has loaded. So what happened is that I disconnected my internet, and so I went away, so even you could not hear me. But now I came back, and what I did, I just refreshed this icon. So I did not close the browser, I just refreshed. It has told me that there's no internet connection and I could not see the questions. So sorry, you did not see that because I was offline. So it told me no internet connection. But once I connected the internet back, now I just clicked on the refresh button and I got my questions back. So it can happen, but all you need to do is not close the browser. When you connect back the internet, just refresh. Refresh button. The refresh button is the refresh button is, I want to display the refresh button. If I can be able to annotate this, I want to use the snipping tool to capture this, the refresh button. I don't have annotation tools, but I hope you can see where my cursor is.
Yeah.
Most of the time, the refresh button is to the left of the address bar. In most of the cases, it is on the left of the address bar. And it looks like it's a curved arrow. That is the refresh button. It's a curved arrow. So you're supposed to click on that arrow to reload or refresh the page. So I hope we end our training there. I'm being reminded by the principal that when writing down your answers, you use A4 paper. And at least to have at least 5 papers ready. You can come here and talk. So let's switch the chairs. Give chance to talk.
Hello. Hello. I hope they are following.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we know the difficulties related to the technologies, and we want our exams free of stress. We are encouraging the students, as they upload the questionnaires, to take a picture with their phones of the questions. So you have the questions on your phones, so that if anything happens, like blackout, like internet problems, you have the questionnaires on your phone. So that is one thing we are recommending. Please, when you upload the questions, just take a picture of all the questions on your phone to avoid any stress when the internet connection is not there or when electricity problems. So you are sure that you have your questions with you. So now when you're answering, except those who are very confident with typing using a computer, except for those who are very confident, we are recommending to use A4 papers. Please take with you for each exam at least 5 A4 papers or 10. Okay? And then, so when you are answering the questions, you make sure that on each page, you put your administration number and page 2 or page 3, or on each page. To avoid unnecessary stress due to those technological problems, so use A4 paper unless you are an expert into typing, you are so confident. But we know that we have been used to writing answers on a booklet. So we are anticipating that some of us may not be able to type and then to be comfortable with the typing of questions. Now, the issue of timing, you are given 3 hours. And the technology we have here, after 3 hours, it stops, whether you have submitted or not. So in case the time elapses and you have not yet submitted, what do? You have answered your questions. They are on your A4 papers. So you write on the chart to tell the invigilator that the time is off, but you have not yet submitted your exam answers. So the invigilator will indicate to you what to do. Are we together? Because we don't want to have spent 3 hours working and then at the end you don't even submit. So type on the chart, tell the invigilator that you couldn't submit in time, and then the invigilator will tell you what to do. So please don't panic. We are all together learning how to anticipate or to curb these coronavirus issues. But just want you to be free, to avoid stress. And as I'm speaking now, a video will be produced, a tutorial video will be produced. Please practice on your own. And if possible, practice with somebody who is around you. Just to be able to meet the exam on the particular day free of stress. I think the system, we are making it very accessible, and we wish you manage and you get your marks. I think that's what I wanted to say. Just be free from stress. Just try to see how you can practice on your own with the tutorial or in a group. And then as much as possible, I recommend that as you upload the questions, just take a picture of each question on your phone and then take A4 papers with you, answer each question at your pace, remembering to put your administration numbers on each page. And then when you finish, you scan and you send online, if that is within the 3 hours. If you have not done it within the 3 hours, write in the chat, tell the invigilator you have a problem of sending and yet you have finished immediately, because if it goes beyond a period of time, we are not going to consider that. You need to communicate immediately that 3 hours have gone, you have not submitted, 15 minutes can be allowed to give you another alternative, but not hours. Are you getting my point? So we want you to be prepared, free of stress, and then to do the exams at your best capacity. I think that's all I wanted to say. Be prepared, and you will make it. We trust in God, but also we trust your capacities. Good.
Okay.